On to Zambia now, which is going to start announcing the results for its presidential vote very soon. This election is being seen as one of the most tightly contested races in the country. Internet services have been suspended in Zambia. This is fueling suspicion about the outcome of the vote. On Twitter and Facebook, residents said that they were using virtual private networks to get around the restrictions. Millions of Zambians kept voting at jammed polling stations after polls closed on Thursday. The high turnout is being alluded to rising anger over the country's economic fallout. The winner of the election faces the task of boosting Zambia's tanking economy. Zambia's president, Edgar Lungu, the leader of the Patriotic Front, is vying for a re-election. Lungu has been in power since 2015, and under his leadership, Zambia has drifted into one of its worst financial crises. He has been accused of borrowing unsustainably and splurging on infrastructure projects. United Party for National Development's leader and businessman Hakainde Hichilema is contesting against the incumbent president. Hichilema has for long criticized Lungu's economic mismanagement and vowed to create jobs if he comes to power. The Zambian opposition is confident that there will be a change in leadership. Listen in.
At a high cost. We are confident that we'll carry the day. People want change. You can see it in their faces. You can hear what they want. And the important thing is that the decision of who becomes president, who leads this country, must be determined by the Zambian people, the voters, not the people who count the votes.
Under Lungu, Zambia made great infrastructural progress, but it lagged immensely when it comes to creating jobs. The pandemic has hit the copper mining country hard, but the situation in the pre-pandemic times was not healthy either. More than half of Zambia was living below the poverty line, but after the COVID-19 crisis, even the average cost of basic necessities has shot up to 8 times the minimum wage. There are no jobs, and the youth, Zambia's majority voters, are unemployed and against Lungu's policies. Coming to the country's balance books now, Zambia owes over $12 billion to its external creditors. It spends around 30 to 40% of its revenue in interest payments. Its debt to GDP ratio was around 120% last year, one of the highest in emerging markets and the double of what is deemed manageable. In May, the Lungu administration had said that it had reached a broad agreement with the IMF on macroeconomic and fiscal targets and policy issues during talks to secure lending, hence setting the stage for what investors hope will be a post-election deal. WION now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.